Hello, this is a KDK 12-inch desk fan, I believe to be from 1978. It says 78 inside the motor. It has the 5-way oscillation, and it's one of those called full automatic oscillation. I do believe they write that on all KDKs. They all seem to have always that thing on the base, full automatic oscillation. I got this about 2 weeks ago at Village des Valeurs for only $6. It was in really bad shape actually when I got it. Well, first of all, it was really filthy. Um, but underneath the dust, it's actually pretty immaculate, as you can see. And it wasn't spinning at all, almost not. It had no spin down time at all. It was not spinning on low and medium. It was barely moving on high speed. So I took it apart completely and I oiled it a lot, many times to make sure it runs really well. And now it does have a beautiful spin down time and it runs much better. It's actually it's a very slow fan, but I've been told that these are made like this. Of course, it has a lot of pitch to the blades, just like a lot of the fans from the 70s and early 80s. But it's definitely one of my slowest ones. It runs at particularly slow RPMs. So of course it's also very quiet. There was 2 of the spokes on the front grille that were badly twisted also, and with some very small grips I've been able to straighten them. I think that it was these 2 here, this one and this one here. They were all twisted. Now you can barely see it. Here's the beautiful center. It's only on the panel here that it's a little bit scratched, and that's about it. Other than the panel, it's actually in very good condition. Not scratched at all. But as you know, these panels usually get scratched pretty easily, like you see here. I found it pretty interesting that it's got a genuine Japanese outlet. Not polarized, of course. The sticker underneath the base. Made in Japan. And it seems to be the model 30 ACG. It's got a finger-proof grille. So I was quite surprised to say that it was made in 78. Usually finger-proof grills appeared more by 80. And that red thing here, this is what tells that it's 5-way oscillation. It's got the knob to adjust the head on the back, which is quite unusual. Usually it's on the side here. And that grill there it's not chrome, it's like a painted silver finish on it. It's got a very delicate construction for a late 70s fans. Usually they have pretty long necks. This one has a short neck, more like the 90s fans. And of course it has a finger-proof grill, so this part here is really not as thick as the most of late 70s fans are. It's much tinier. The handle also is here and not like here, but still it's much easier to grab than the 90s fans. It's more like coming out like this here, so it's still very easy to grab. So like most of 70s desk fans I collect, it's got the clear blue plastic blades, which I love. But this one, and something I really like about the shape of the blades on this one is that they are very well pointed at the tip, and they're not like rounded, they're pointed. I love that. So here it is on low speed. As you know, as I told you, it's a very slow fan. The medium speed on this fan is like a lot of low speed on other fans, and the high speed on this one is like the medium speed of a lot of other fans. Now for the head, the oscillation, I was really surprised when I found out that it could go all the way like this. It's not 180 degrees, but almost. Most of desk fans stops like this. And now if I want to have a normal oscillation, I think I have to put the head like this. What determines where the head will stop when it oscillates is you have to mechanically, manually turn the head where you want it to stop, basically. And I think like this, it's gonna do a normal oscillation. I'm not sure, we'll see. Okay, not quite. It goes a lot more on that side here. Whatever. You get the thing. Now we're gonna put it on medium. Probably heard when I applied the oscillation, it makes more noises, like a lot of older oscillator does. It's typical to a fan that is like at least 28 years old or something, or no, even like 25 years old. And this one's like 32 years old or so. And then high speed. See, it's a very quiet fan, even on high speed. Now it's going to do the very odd type of oscillation where it oscillates only on one side. That is really cool. It looks weird, of course, but it's this 5-way oscillation thing. I love it. It's very practical if you want to have the air a lot more on one side than another. Okay, yeah. This now does the kind that oscillates a lot more on one side, but it will still go a little bit on that side. It won't stop in the middle. Yeah, like this. Thank you for watching.